What is up, mad, beautiful world? So, Pride Month has been wonderful. That was also quite long ago, and this video is super late. Sorry, guys. But you know what? Celebrate Pride every day. Hope Pride Month was fun and safe for all of you, closeted or not. Spreading the gay everywhere and painting the town rainbow. Well, in this case, painting the world rainbow. While others still feel threatened of the idea of being fabulous. Guess not everyone likes the rainbow after the rain. My eyes! Let's move on. For most of you who known me for a while or finding little mysteries about me, I love the person regardless of gender. Whom I love romantically is a wonderful mystery, and I've known that for quite a long time now. Of course, I have physical attractions like any other human being, but it all comes down to the person, as long as they're a decent person, especially if they can handle my insanity. Anywho, just as Brandon Urie said, a good person is a good person, even though there's sometimes shit. Well, the last phrase is made up by me. But hey, he considered himself pansexual, and I'm super proud of him, even though I've always suspected it. Now I gotta move along before I break into a song. Again. You could say I don't mind being called pansexual, but I also love the term queer. I mean, yes, while it was used as an insult of the past, it has progressed into this valid umbrella term for fluid, as water, earth, fire, and air. I gotta watch Avatar again. I see a lot of people in their comments/poses pronoun me as he/they when I'm actually a she. Sort of. But I actually don't mind. I like that my gender is also a mystery to some people. Every time someone asked me, hey, are you a boy or a girl? And I always answer with, I'm a girl with a manly soul. Oh, whoa. I don't know if people understand. I bet mostly confused, but I guess some of you know what that feels like. I'm a weird in-betweener. An alien from Area 51. Don't tell anybody. I like being both, even though my masculine tends to be stronger than my feminine side. And while I don't mind being considered pansexual to myself and most of you, I don't want to dig too deep, just because sometimes people ask for concrete proof. Welcome to Tumblr. And most times, I don't put a label on it if people are gonna constantly correct me. So no matter what I am or not, I know for one thing, I'm forever a jazz complex human. All of us are. I think it's strange of how we think it's so oppressed back then. But you gotta admit, the history was super gay. Most of it. I think a lot of you guys read, and even in my own literature class, that Shakespeare has written sonnets to his best friend, and some people think that he's bisexual. It was the same for Alexander Hamilton when he wrote letters to his best friend, John Lawrence. But I focus more on the history of ancient Greece, because that goes so far back, and I just always loved the Greek history. Most of our identities, the concepts of sexuality we know today, go way back in Greek words and Latin language. There is a person called Sappho who wrote love poems of sex between women in a place called Lesbos Island. beautiful. And the word homo in Greek means same. Ancient Greeks do not defined as homosexual even when they have same-sex experiences. And bisexuality was a very and probably the most relevant practices during that time. And pansexual in Greek words is called all and every. And people who we call asexual now, back then were called Sappho and Socrates, which means people without sexual desire. Back in 1977, Myra Johnson wrote a book called The Sexually Oppressed, which means asexuality started off with women who don't have the sexual desires as much as everyone else. And a lot of it has to do with hormonal imbalance. And the word demi from demisexual in Latin means divided in half. Poly means many. I could go on and do a more thorough research and hopefully get an A for this long of an essay. But moving on, the point is, sexualities and genders have been existing for so long. There just wasn't a label for everything, and I guess because of where we are now, people began fearing the unknown, and the only way to surpass the new/change is to be open-minded. Again, we're humans, for God's sake. No one really knows who they are, no matter where they try to fit and squeeze in. Heck, there are a billion stories of, yes, people who come out early, but also come out very late at 60. And there are times where people who were gay realize they're actually bi, or vice versa, but that doesn't make their self-discovery any less valid. My mom had this friend whom she known gay for her whole life, and the time they catched up again, he has a wife. He confirmed himself to be actually straight, and wait, that's insane. I know, I couldn't believe it myself either. But that's because we humans constantly change our minds. We're so pickled. A pickle Rick! Okay, sorry. Now, whether you're sure or not, changing your mind is more than okay. Searching yourself is an infinite journey. There's always something new to learn about ourselves, because life is just that limitless. Hell, the moment I identified myself as pansexual, it was great, but it was also painful and annoying as shit when seeing people with pitchforks trying to gatekeep each other. And sometimes you fall into the trap, and we all get triggered for all the wrong reasons. Tumblr is great. As long as you agree with every single thing, you're not gonna die. Anyways, identity or not, just remember to be proud of yourself. Love yourself each day. Yes, even when you're shedding yourself. And I've been wanting to thank so many of you for sending your confessions, including for the many people that were closeted. I'm overjoyed that I can help you by listening and telling you that I'm proud. And I wish you guys all the best. And also, I got a merch store going on in Teespring, and there are a lot of new stuff that I created for you guys to be proud of yourselves. It's not a lot yet, but I'm planning to make more, and I'll let you guys know when they're promoted on Tumblr. And if you want to keep looking around, the link of the store will be in the description below. Anyways, thank you for watching. Feel free to subscribe to my nonsense, but beware, and bloop a comment down below Take care, stay fabulous, taste the gay. Mad Hattie signing off for now.